Since the rollout began more than 4 months ago, less than 9% of the more than 254,000 NDIS participants over the age of 16 are fully vaccinated. And in response to criticism for the slow rollout, dedicated vaccination hubs are being created. Residents in 6,000 disability care homes were among the first to be prioritised for a jab. But as of last week, government data shows that only a quarter of those NDIS recipients had been fully vaccinated. Service provider Able Australia supports about 150 people in group homes. The CEO says commercial providers were supposed to make the vaccines more accessible.
From February to June, we didn't hear anything. And as of today, we've had 13 of our 76 residents in group homes in Tasmania offered their first vaccination. The majority of those have got it through their GPs, not the commercial partner.
So what about those who are being paid to look after them? We know there is hesitancy. A survey of nearly 400 disability support workers found the majority were concerned about the safety of vaccines, and nearly 1 in 5 said they'd leave the industry if the jab became compulsory. Able Australia has more than 800 staff and volunteers across Victoria, ACT, Queensland and Tasmania, and says they work in a high-risk setting.
What we have seen is that aged care has been singled out of the three of health, disability and aged care. This is a lever that the government has to pull. Employers cannot introduce mandatory vaccinations into a workforce.
As an activist and creative, Georgia says she's one of the luckier ones to finally get an appointment next week.
Many people with disability don't have the means to speak up or advocate for themselves. People will give up trying to book an appointment because the energy and the patience it takes to deal with convoluted bureaucracy is really draining.